Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Matt here with Tanks Lawn Maintenance. It is currently 7:30 Sunday evening, and it is, I want to say it's January 20th. I'm not sure. I'll put the date on the title whenever I figure out what the date is. I'm not really sure what the day's date is, but anyway, that's how weekends go for me, man. I don't keep up with days. But anyway, just wanted to holler at y'all for a minute. Not really a whole lot going on right now. You know, I've got a few year-round customers that I service weekly or bi-weekly, whichever the case may be. But even then, you know, I just make an appearance and show my pretty face, and might throw some sticks, pick up pine cones or rocks or whatever, you know, cut some roots up. You never know. There's always something to be done in somebody's yard, and but that's just part of the way business works for me. And I've got a bulb loose in the ceiling, and that thing is about to drive me insane. But it's pretty much today was just a maintenance day. I got the oil changed on all my mowers. Got the oil changed on my truck. I am waiting for tune-up kits to come in for every piece of equipment I own, and that's what's gonna happen probably next Saturday evening or next Sunday. But time will tell. It just depends on Amazon, man. But you know, I don't like to get out of the house. I do believe in buying local, but if I can get something on Amazon and have it delivered for free, I'd just rather do that. I just don't like going out anywhere, especially on a day like today, just raining nasty, things like that. And with everything going on in the world, man, I've just done got to a point where I'd rather not deal with people unless I absolutely have to. But anyway, enough of that. That's not what this video is about. Some of you new guys that are wanting to get into this business, you know, I still consider myself new. I've only been doing this for a year. I'm only part-time right now. Haven't gone full-time yet. But I will say, if business goes this year the way it did this past season, I will have no choice but to go full-time. But by the way, I got a stool from my shop here. I know in a few previous videos I fussed about not having nothing to sit on. Well, my sweet, beautiful bride was gracious enough to buy one for me for Christmas, and I sure do appreciate it, man. I don't know where I'd be without her. But anyway, back to the subject at hand. If any of you guys are wanting to get into this business, a few pointers, man. Don't go out and spend no money unless you absolutely have to. You know, first off, you know, you're wanting to be an entrepreneur. You want to be self-employed, and I fully understand that. And you have to ask yourself, what is it that you can do? What is it that you are good at? And what do you like doing? And do you want to work hard? Do you want to work not so hard? Do you like the heat? Or would you rather it be cool? Do you mind working in the rain? Things like that. Would you rather have an indoor job, outdoor job? You know, just different things like that. You need to be sure that you don't mind working hard and working in the heat if you're going to get into lawn care, because this is a hard job, and it is a very hot job in the heat of the summer, especially here in the South. But after that, take a look at what you have. Do you have a lawnmower? What do you have? Do you have a 21-inch mower? Do you have a weed eater? Is it a straight shaft? Is it a curved shaft? Do you have an edger? Or can you use your weed eater as an edger? Are you skilled enough that you can do that? Do you have a blower? Or do you need to go out and buy one? What do you need? Do you have a truck? Or do you just have a car? My suggestion is figure all that stuff out. If you have a lawnmower You know, 9 times out of 10, if you're a homeowner like I am, before I started in my business, I had a 21-inch mower. If you have a mower, a push mower, if you have a weed eater, whether it's curved shaft or straight shaft, if you have a blower, whether it's an electric blower, whether it's a handheld or backpack, you are more than ready to get out there and go cut some grass. Do not, under any circumstances, go out and spend money on equipment when you already have things in your garage or your shop or your backyard, whatever it may be. Don't go spend no money. Take that 21-inch push or self-propelled mower, throw it in the back of your car, throw it in the back of your truck. Take that weed eater, whether it be curved shaft or straight shaft, throw it in the back of the truck. Take that blower, throw it in the back of the truck. Go around, post some flyers. You can start with your yard, you know, take some before and after pictures of your yard. Copy them to a flyer, put them on people's doorsteps, put them in people's door jams, you know. You can knock on people's doors. I don't recommend doing that myself. Here in my area, we don't really take too kind to strangers coming up and knocking on our doors, but it does happen, and you can get business that way. What I did to start mine is I'm not very tech savvy. I don't do well with social media, or I don't have a website or anything like that yet. But my wife, she was gracious enough to create a Facebook page for me, and take some before and after pictures, post them on your Facebook page, man. You know, I started my business with a leaf cleanup, and what I did was in October, I think it was, the very first time I cleaned up leaves in my yard for last year, or 2021. I took some before pictures. My yard was a mess. I took some before pictures, got out there with a little old cheap electric blower, a broom, and a tarp. Got all those leaves up, took some after pictures, posted them to my Facebook page. Week, 2 weeks went by, people started calling, wanting some service. You know, just things like that. Just do something to get some revenue coming in. But whatever you do, do not go out and spend a whole lot of money. And here's the reason why. Because yeah, you can say you like working hard. You can say you like working outside in the heat. Cutting grass commercially or for money, whatever you want to call it, is completely different than cutting grass on a Friday afternoon when you get off work. Think about it like this. You're starting out early in the morning, working all through the day, going through the middle of the day, the heat of the day, ending up a lot of times before or when the sun goes down. Working all day long, nonstop, cutting grass. You're cutting anywhere from 2 to 3 yards a day to 10 to 20 yards a day. It's a big difference. Cutting 10 yards a day versus cutting 1 yard a day is very tiring and exhausting work. Believe it or not, it is. But so take what you have, that 21-inch mower, that curved shaft weed eater, get out there and go after it. Take that money that you make, hang on to it. If you don't already have one, go buy yourself a hedge trimmer. You know, you don't even have to have a blower. I know people that started out with a broom. You know, they would just sweep the sidewalks or driveways off when they got done. I know people that started like that. Personally, I didn't. I actually had some money that I could sink into this, and I did. I went out and bought a mower. Wished I hadn't have, but I did. And it is what it is. You know, you live and you learn. But whatever money you make, sink back into your business. You know, people are going to come up to you and ask you, do you trim bushes or hedges, or do you prune trees? Do you put out pine straw? Do you put out mulch? Or they're going to ask you if you aerate properties or dethatch, things like that. They're going to, you know, that's coming. When you start this business, you get your foot in the door with a few customers. Word's gonna travel. You do good work, especially if you do good work, word's gonna travel fast. Before you know it, you're gonna have anywhere from 15 to 25 yards that you're servicing weekly or bi-weekly. And people are gonna want more than just their lawn cut. They're gonna want their driveways pressure washed. They're gonna want their beds maintained. They're gonna want their bushes trimmed. They're gonna want their leaves pruned, or not leaves, their trees pruned, different things. They're gonna want pine straw. They're gonna want mulch. You name it, they're gonna want it. And the first person they're gonna ask is you. This is a good thing. It's a good problem to have. That is when you need to start spending money. There's nothing wrong with going out and buying a hedge trimmer. I would be leery about going out and buying a chainsaw or anything like that, but a hedge trimmer, you can pretty much bet that you're gonna have a lot of bush jobs. So go ahead and spend you a few $100s on a hedge trimmer. I recommend spending a little extra and getting you a good commercial hedge trimmer, whether it be a short handle hedge trimmer or whether you get some sort of combi system with some extensions and an articulating hedge trimmer. Either one, whichever one you think will suit you best. But start sinking whatever you have back into your business. Spend some money on advertising. Buy you some handheld equipment. If you have a curve shaft weed eater, look into buying a good straight shaft weed eater. If you don't have a stick edger, go get you one. Those things come in handy during spring cleanups or picking up new clients that have never had edging done before. Just different things like that. Once you get up into the 15 or 20 customer range, then it might be wise to start looking into getting some sort of just a bigger mower, whether it be 36 or a 42-inch zero turn, or just a 30-inch walk behind mower, or a self-propelled mower. You know, you can buy a residential self-propelled 30-inch, a Toro Time Master, I think it is, at Home Depot for around $1,500, and those are good mowers. And but whatever you do, don't spend the money on anything until you know exactly what it is you need. And as you're making money, save and sink what you can back into the business as you need to. But if you're gonna spend money, spend it on advertising. Do flyers, business cards. After you get established a little bit and have 10, 15, 20 customers, build you a website. Different things like that, guys, is gonna help you. But do not go out and spend $3,000 or $4,000 on a 14-foot or 16-foot trailer. Don't go out and spend $10,000 to $20,000 on a zero turn mower. Don't go out and spend two or three grand on multiple string trimmers and hedge trimmers and things like that. Wait until business picks up. Business will dictate what you need. But I'm gonna cut this video off, and just wanted to share that with y'all, and get ready to tune up some equipment, man. This is what I do with my downtime. But hey, 2023 is here, and the growing season is fast approaching. I can't wait, man. I'm optimistic about this year, and man, I'm hoping this is the year. It's year 2 for me, and I'm hoping that year 2 will be the year, but we will see. But anyway, I will catch y'all on the next video, but until then, y'all keep cutting that grass and keep making that money. I'll let y'all. Bye.